Mr. Crain, do you think justice was done today?
Yes, justice was served. And it was served to the right people too. Do you think the prosecution deserves to have their case won? Of course not. It was not the fault of the Triangle Shirtwaist owners, and the fire was not their problem.
Do you think the post-tenement fire affected the outcome of today's trial?
Yes, I was a judge for the post-tenement fire, and yes, I know the details of the fire. And of course, after hearing the results of that fire, I'm inclined to have some sympathy for them, right? And why do I say I have some sympathy? Because I am not afraid to tell the truth. And the truth is that they never caused the fire. And yes, if they were to commit arson and just set the building on fire, of course it would be their fault. But if you look at it, it was not their fault, and they did not cause the fire.
If they didn't cause the fire, then who do you think did?
Who do you think did? The fire itself. Now, why do I say the fire itself caused the fire? That's a little bit of a paradox, right? But the thing is that the fire erupted not due to Max Planck or Isaac Harris or the both of them, nor was it really the fault of the workers. So when we're in this case and we're thinking that Margaret Schwartz, yes, she died unfortunately, but it's not their fault that she died.
Do you think they got a fair hearing?
Of course, the hearing was just. Justice was done for the right people and was given to them at the proper time.
Do you think that Kate Alderman's speech was pre-rehearsed?
That was a very nice speech, I have to say. But the fact is that she is an immigrant. She's working at a shirtwaist factory. How can she write such a good speech like that? I don't for 1 second believe that she did any of that work. In fact, I believe it was all the district attorney.
Do you think that affected the outcome of the trial?
Well, it may have affected the outcome of the trial for some jury members, but not for me. I'm not that stupid to know that she would write something like that. And she would do that herself with her conditions.
What do you think the defendant's case was more? Which part of the defendant's case do you think was most convincing?
Well, you're nervous today, sir. Well, the most convincing part of the defendant's case today was definitely the evidence. Now, the evidence, really it's there, and they used it to their best extent. So with the evidence, that's how they're able to win. With the evidence that proves that it was not their fault. And I have to reiterate this over and over again. They never caused the fire. Did they commit arson? Is there evidence for that? No. So they cannot be responsible for her death.
Where you going?
Mr. Crain, do you think the justice was done today?
You suck, Judge Crain! Call the police, sir! Sir, get the police!
Do you think justice was done today? Mr. Crain,
Yes,
do you think justice was done today?
No, absolutely not. No, the Triangle Shirtwaist fire was not the fault of the owners. Think about it. All of the siblings of Isaac Harris and Max Planck. Okay. The last question was, ladies and gentlemen, what was the lasting effect on the fire? On the future. Okay, yes. Safe working conditions. No more arson. Fires happen all the time. Okay? They happen all the time. Now, just because they happen all the time doesn't mean that we can stop them. Now, I may not be Sparky the dog, but I gotta say one thing. These workers need to be careful when they work. I mean, some accident could have caused it, some long-term effects. But with this case itself, it wasn't Max Planck's fault. It wasn't Isaac Harris's fault. It was really the fault of the bad working conditions. That's what we need to improve. And if anyone should take away a take-home message from this, it's that better working conditions are the key to a stable economy. Thank you.